Hi guys. This week we talked a little bit more about courage and we talked about the hunger to be better. I really liked this concept and I liked a lot of the stuff that we were looking into this week. Um, the three concepts that I took from each video kind of relate to each other. So I think there's a pattern there, and that was partially intentional, partially just like that's what I'm drawn to. So from the first video, the Ray Lewis video, I like the concept that effort is between you and you. So the amount of effort that you put in is something that you can determine, and there's no other person or there's nothing anyone else can say that's going to influence the kind of effort you put in. People can tell you to try harder, but you have to want to try harder to actually do it. So I think that ties into accountability, which we talk about a lot, but we never really fully define. And I think that you making the choice to put in the effort is you holding yourself accountable. So that's that first one. The second one that I liked, this was my favorite of all of them, was to have the best within you be victorious over the lower within you. And I think I told a few of you guys how I've been reading a lot about Zen Buddhism and the concepts behind that. And I really like this concept that there are two wolves inside of you. There's a good wolf and there's a bad wolf. And this can relate to a lot of different things, but whichever one you choose to feed is the one that's going to succeed. So I think that this quote relates to that, because if you choose to feed the stronger wolf or the better wolf or the good version of yourself, that's the one that's going to come out and that's the one that's going to shine, whether that's in basketball, in school, in your life, your friendships, whatever. That's the one that's going to succeed. And also, if you choose to feed the lazy one, the negative one, the pessimistic, whatever you want to call it, that you choose to feed that part of yourself, that's what's going to come out. So again, like the first one, it's a choice. And I choose to feed the better wolf or have the best within me be victorious. But sometimes I slip up and sometimes I feed that other one. And that's when things start to go a little bit awry. And then the last one that I really liked was IAF, or Identity, Actions, Feelings. And I'd never really thought about this before, but I think subconsciously I've been doing that a lot this summer. And this summer, I feel that I've changed and I've matured. I don't know, you guys might think differently when I get back, and you might think I haven't. But the concept of identity and knowing who you are, and not just who you are in relation to other people, but who you are within yourself and how that shines out onto other people. So I think that knowing your identity first allows you to choose the actions that you want to do, and then based on those actions, you're going to feel a certain way. And if you're choosing good actions, you're probably going to feel really good. If you're choosing not so good actions, you're not going to feel that great. So like I said, all three of these kind of tie in together, because I think that if you have the best within you being victorious, you're choosing a good identity, and choosing that best is putting the effort in. So all of these really intertwine for me. The second question we had was to explain how I hope practicing this idea concept will influence my performance. So I think that by having all three of these tie in, it really relates to my identity, and I take pride in my identity being, there's a contribution from our team identity. So I take on that team identity as part of who I am. So I think that all of these steps will help me be more sure of me, so I can help us be sure of us. So I would like for me to be locked down by the time we get into season. And obviously there's still going to be evolutions within that, but I can be really sure of who I am and what I'm trying to achieve so that I can help other people get to where they want to be. And then that will help us get to where we want to be. And then the last piece of this was the three statements. So my first statement is, I will always win the battle of effort within myself, because it will drive me to push my limits, which will drive greatness in the team, because I will set the tone of expectation for my teammates. My second one is that I will feed the better wolf, because it will drive greatness with me, because I am choosing to be better, and it will drive greatness in the team, because me being better inspires those around me. And then my final one is, I will continue to establish my identity, because it will drive greatness, because I know what I stand for, and it will drive greatness in the team because what I stand for is my team. Those are a little bit long-winded. I want to do some revisions to them, so if you guys want to ask me what they are come season, I'll probably change them a little bit. I was trying to fit them into all the things that Jason asked of us, but also to make them my own. And I think that with that, it'll come looking at them a little more and reviewing it more. All right. Sorry for the long video, but I look forward to hearing what you guys took from this and responding. Okay. Talk to you later.